Hi, everybody. June here from Red Daisy Crafts. I am a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of San Antonio, Texas. I'm so glad to be here with you today for Think Creatively Sunday Live. Yay! And we have the September Autumn Abundance kit to work with today. So we're going to unbox that. Before I do, I just want to check and make sure that we are live and all the sound is there. It looks like we are good. I'm going to put my phone up. So just a couple things before we get started is we are at the last month of the quarter, the third quarter for Paper Pumpkin. And we are going to be starting a new quarter soon, and so that's what this is here for, just to let you know that October is going to be Nests of Christmas, and there's some exciting things, so I want to make sure that you're aware of it, for the month, the subscription period for October, if you're a new subscriber, you can subscribe and get a 40% off your subscription for 1 month. So, and you must be a new subscriber to get that 40% discount. So, and I would love to have you as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and I will share with you. I do for my Paper Pumpkin subscribers a little happy mail every month. They get a card from me that they can use, so a handmade card, and then they also receive a little package that includes one of these little envelopes, which is perfect for holding your stamp set that comes in the kit. I also give you a label to label your stamp, the actual stamp set itself. Let me see. I think I have one put together close by. So, for example, this was last month. So, if you were a subscriber with me for Paper Pumpkin last month, you will get Happy Mail. It's going out very soon. And so you get, because there were 2 stamp sets, you're going to get 2 little clear envelopes, 2 labels that allow you to put your labels right on the stamps itself. So I like to have that in there. And then, of course, you have your little sheet that comes in the kit that fit perfectly inside here as well. So every month, my subscribers get a little package like that. Plus, I send a few little goodies. So in there just to make them, get a little taste of something that might be in the catalog and they haven't tried, or just maybe something that was retired and I just have leftovers of, and I want to share the wealth. So I love giving to my subscribers, and so I hope you'll come join me. And there is a link inside the description for this video to join my Paper Pumpkin subscription. So I look forward to that. There's also a new set of dies. I actually got them, but I haven't opened up that box yet. And I think they're going to be beautiful. They look beautiful. There's going to be a tag, Mary, Merry, Mary, sentiment, a scripted sentiment, and then it looks like a little bit of a leaf. I'm not sure what kind of leaf that is. Kind of reminds me of an ivy leaf, but I'm not really sure if that's really what it is intended to be. So it's not coming to me. Oh, well. So I think at that, we will go down the table, open up the Paper Pumpkin. I have waited. Oh, you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back because I do want to say, so I did receive one of my Paper Pumpkin, but I also get 3. and the other 2 are just apparently lost. And so if you're wondering where your paper pumpkin is, you should have received an email that said it shipped. And usually that will give you the indication and a link to track your package. So I never received an email saying that these other 2 kits shipped. And also when I went to my order itself, it's showing that it was never picked up. So I know that the post office sometimes has scanners that don't work right, and they don't make in the system and give you all the good information about where your package is. So I'm just waiting to hear back from Stampin' Up. I sent a note on Saturday, and so I'm waiting to hear back. So if you haven't received your email saying that your paper pumpkin shipped, I did for this box. You just might want to send them a note and ask. And you can do that, or you can call on Monday. I just don't, they're mountain time, so I'm not very good at knowing the conversion for that. And so, but I would recommend that you give them a call if you're still waiting for your paper pumpkin. So, just wanted to share that because that doesn't happen very often. And I thought it was suspicious because I hadn't received my email that it had shipped. So, and we know the shipping situation is just always a little bit confusing. They're coming from all over different places. And so I just wanted to let you know, I'm going to keep this handy for purposes of playing with my stamps. But basically now I'm ready to go down to the table and let's open it up. Because I did not get any of my other ones, I am not really prepared to do an alternate today, but let's just see what happens. And maybe I'll be so inspired. But let's open it up and find out what we have inside. So we have Ink Spot Cajun Craze. Yay. Love that color. Don't use it often, but do love it and enjoy the color. It's like a rust color. These are our stamps. I'm going to wait till we get to the image that's in the box to show them to you better. So your paper pumpkin, if you've never subscribed before, always comes wrapped in tissue. And so let's get into this. Oh my gosh, I am already loving the colors in here. So fun, everyone. Are you excited? Have you already taken a peek at it? I have to admit I have. Online with other people who have already gotten their kits. I was just curious and was trying to decide if I thought I could at least design something to do an alternate. I like to try and do an alternate when we unbox. There's so many unboxing videos that, I want to give you a little something more when you come and take the time to watch. So I do like to do a alternate on the unboxing, but we'll see what happens. So you get also inside your kit, you always get adhesive. And let's see if I can find. So here's some glue dots. Oh, I love that they're big. I like the big ones when they give us the big ones. And I'm going to just pull these things out of here. I'm going to keep our cardboard close by. I do use that sometimes. And here we go. All right. So these are our stamps. And so the sentiments we have are thinking of you, sending autumn wishes your way, and with thanks. And there's a funny little head here of a bird, it looks like. I'm curious about that. Then we have, maybe it's part of the snail. Maybe that's what Oh, it makes the body of the snail. This is a snail body, and this is the head of it. Ah, I get it. All right, leaves, some pretty leaves and a twig. Oh, very nice. Very nice elements to work with in this kit. And so, as I was saying to you earlier, this little fun guy is going to go in an envelope. And I'm going to show you right now how I do it. So this little guy is going to go in that envelope. And that's where I'm going to keep my stamps for this kit. Now, I do know I've already made a label, but I'll have to find that because I think I set it aside. So this is how I keep them. And then they are all in a little filing thing for me. And that just makes them nice and tidy. Okay. All right. Now let's get back to the fun. All right. So here are the cards for this month's Paper Pumpkin. There are 9 cards. Looks like 3 of them are a smaller square card. We'll dig into that. And then, of course, here is the full color instructions that you get in every kit. And so let's see. We are having 4 sets of banners here, and then 4 other sentiment labels. Looks like we have 4 circles. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but they have also foil stitching around them. We have 3 foil leaves and 3 foil, looks like kind of like a, oh my gosh. I can't think of the word. Well, if you can think of it, you tell me. But, you know, at holiday, whenever we have the big green things that we put up, oh my gosh, I can't think of it. My brain is gone. The words are gone. We have some die cuts with beautiful leaves. These are gorgeous. This blue, just gorgeous. I don't know why it just doesn't seem very light, but I hope you're getting light. Is it dark? Tell me if it's dark, because I am trying to give you all the light, and I don't know why it seems dark, but it does. All right, I'm just going to keep going. And so we have 3 gold leaves, 3 blues, 3 in this wild wheat color, and this is Cajun crease. So lots of pieces to work with. This is some Cajun crease square layers. Look at these envelopes. Oh, those are beautiful. Oh, pretty. And this is just down this one side, but it has a little bit of a texture to it. I hope you can see that. All right. And so that is there. I just wonder if it is my screen. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I just brightened up my screen and now I can see and everything. Oh my goodness. It's just my screen. All right. So 3 more envelopes with gorgeous flap on them. And look at that beautiful blue on the inside. You know, blue was not in the color. We're going to look at the colors in a moment. But blue was not one of the colors I thought in this kit. So love that it is. I love these leaves. They're beautiful. Oh, and look at that. Rich Cajun craze right there. All right. And then here must be the card base for the smaller square card. And then here is another card base. Oh, look at that foiling on there. The copper foiling. So pretty. So pretty. All right. And here is more die cuts that we have. So look at that fun little snail. Yeah, that's got to be what that stamp is, because that just looks like it right there. Right? Yep. Very fun. All right, and then we have a mushroom and these gorgeous leaves, and we have 3 of those in here. And then look at these. This is a card base. Oh, I am loving this. That is just gorgeous. Love the wood, the tree trunks, and the foil in them. Hey, Wanda, so glad you're here with us this evening. Thank you for being a regular. I just appreciate that so much. You got yours earlier this week, but you haven't worked on it yet. Oh, thanks for waiting to see what I was going to show you. That's so fun. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm wondering what I'll be showing you too after tonight. Because I haven't. This is it. I'm getting my first close-up look right here with you. So let us take a look at the colors that coordinate. All right, so it is Cajun Craze, which is our ink spot, and then Crumb Cake, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Night of Navy. I did not realize that. Pecan Pie, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Very Vanilla. So lots of Very Vanilla in the cardstock. I love that. We don't use it very often. And then Wild Wheat. And this coordinates with our current die set, which is Everyday Celebrations. And we have those dies, so I'm sure I'm going to be getting those out to play with this kit, because I can already see that leaf is one of the leaves that is in the kit. So beautiful. So many beautiful colors and rich reds and oranges and golds. So fun. Hi, Anna. Glad you're here with us. Northern Virginia. Happy Sunday and happy first day of fall, everybody. How perfect is it that we are working on autumn abundance on the first day of fall? So glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. So let's see. Let's get our pieces out and start to assemble something as we go here. So I think we are going to need one of these, it looks like, for our first card. I'm going to go ahead and move this so I can put it on top of the card base. So I'm going to need this, and then so we have that. I'm going to put other things aside as I know we don't need them. I'm going to go ahead and put one of our envelopes out here. And then we also need, looks like, some of the pieces from this page. So we're going to need the mushroom and our little snail and the tree trunk. Looks like we're going to need a bow is what I want to call it. But garland, that's the word I've been trying to figure out, what I can't remember. This garland, it looks like some garland. That's what that looks like to me. Okay, so our circles are falling out. I don't want to lose them. I'm going to make a pile of them because they want to fall out. Now these leaves are falling out. Oh my goodness. I'm glad they're loose. I like it when they're loose. Okay, so I think, oh, no, we need one other item from this page, this fun leaf item. Very delicate though. All right, so that is that piece. All right, so I'm going to move the die cutting stuff's over here. So, oh, and we also need one of these. Okay. All right. So we got that card put together. I'm going to put my scissors up here. So now we have this card base, and I'm going to move these items out of the way. And I'm going to guess that these get the blue envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And while I'm at it, let's just get these out of the way. I got this one and this envelope. All right, now let's get back to the pieces we need. And it looks like for this card, we are going to need that circle with the foil. And we're going to be doing some stamping, but it looks like we're going to use this blue. Yep, this blue die cut. And also looks like we're going to use this wild wheat die cut. Looks like those are the die cuts we need for that card. All right, and then we have this one here, and looks like we're using 2 leaves, one foil and one of the gold here. And I think that's everything on that one. And put my circles over here. Then we are going to need this long banner here. And I guess all 3 of these, the rest of what's on here. All right. Very fun. This Cajun Craze little strip. All right. So that we have put together. All right. So I am going to move some of these things out of the way just so that we can work on our cards here. And I know we're going to have to get, I have extra glue handy because I think I'm getting low. Taking a drink, and then let's see. So looks like we're going to, for this first card, we're going to need the kind of twig looking stamp right here. So I'm going to get my block out right there. So we got one stamp. Then the sentiment we're using is sending autumn wishes your way, which I like that. So we're going to get that one out. And I think that's it right now for those. Now, I'll just set those here for now. All right, so I normally get out my larger stamp pad, and for some reason I cannot locate my Cajun Craze, so it makes me think it's over in my pile over here, which is a mess, and that I will locate it. So for now, I'm going to open up my ink spot. So I just slice that edge, and I always leave this other side on just to make sure I don't lose my cap. And it just helps to control keeping everything in place. So I do like to check out all of my stamps before I use them. And I have found like it's easier to me if I can just give them a little bit of a wash before I use them. So we're just going to start out with that. And then I will try them on the cardboard first. Oh, it looks like it's a nice juicy pad. That's nice. Oh, it looks wonderful. Looks like I'm going to get really nice. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice, nice. All right. So let's see here. Get this on here. Very nice. Looking good. Oh, beautiful. What nice images. Such nice images, aren't they? Beautiful. Awesome. So happy. So happy. All right, so we're going to keep those things handy just because sometimes we need to stamp off the page, which is what I think we are doing right off the bat. And so let us see. Well, no, not really. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be stamping our sentiment. And then we will also stamp on here. And I'm going to get my foam mat. So with photopolymer stamps, we like to use a foam mat. It gives that extra cushion that is needed when we stamp. Whereas the red rubber, the cling stamps, they have a little bit more of a cushion in them between the block and the stamp itself. And so it just makes for, we get a better stamp image when we use the mat. So I always try to keep mine handy so I can use it for the lives when we're playing with the paper pumpkins, because they're always photopolymer. So, all right. I am so thrilled with this image. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Sending autumn wishes your way. Love it. I love it. Love it. All right. Now we're going to put on here some of these branches. Looks like it's just asking for one down in this corner. So it's a little bit out of slant. Like so. And so we are just putting that on there. So tone on tone in this regard. So you can see how that came out. I love it. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put our card together with all our gorgeous elements. And let's see what we have for this. I might want to stamp on here. That's so cute. I'm really loving that. All right. So here is our card base. Now, as we move forward, yes, absolutely, Wanda. It's so smart to just have one right there with it so that you can just use it when you need it, right? All right, so this is going to go inside of here. Now, I do think it's just going to get put on to this card. And it looks like they're just doing it with some glue dots. I think I would want to do it with dimensionals. But we're going to, as we always do, we always follow the instructions from the start. And so then once we move on, we do whatever we want. Okay. So where is my take your pick? Maybe it's in my handy dandy little to-go box, which is when I go to club every month, I have my little to-go bin. All right, so we're just going to put 4 of these glue dots in the corner like so. And I love using my take your pick tool for this because I also think it's easy to just take up these covers that are on the adhesive dots, because they tend to give me a hard time. All right, so we are going to go ahead and I'm just going to line this up on the base of the card, okay? And then I'm going to just close this right down on top of it, just like so. And now we have that, okay? All right, that was easy. And we are going to add our other items. So we are going to be using quite a few glue dots, it seems. All right, this is getting glue dots. This is getting glue dots, this. And then these 2 are going to get, these 3 are going to get dimensionals. All right, so let's go ahead and put some glue dots on these. items. And so we are putting one right here in the center of that. And then one on each side. Like so. Actually, I have it turned in that direction, like that. And then it looks like 3 are going to go on here. So I'm going to put one there, one down here, and one final one here. And that is it. All right, so the first thing it has us putting on is our sentiment. And we are going to put that. That's interesting. Because it has this first. Has this on here, then this one. So this one has to go first. Oh, those little covers. Okay, so it looks like this is just going to hang around the edge. I want to get it. There we go. There we go. Now we have our sentiment that hangs across here. And it's just going to go right up here like that. There we go. So that's our first part. Do you see the foil in that little garland piece? Fun. Very fun. That's cute just how it is, but there's more fun. Okay. All right. So now we have this piece that will take off these glue covers. And this piece, it's got the leaves going up. And it is, looks like about right here. Like so. So we have that happening. And over here, we're going to be tucking in the wood tree trunk. So we're going to be tucking in our tree trunk like so. And because it had this one coming up on the tree trunk. All right, maybe we'll put our, so it has dimensionals on here. It didn't tell us that yet. All right, so here's our dimensionals for the tree trunk. And for our little mushroom, right here, and one right here. And then our snail. Geez, I don't think the skies need so many dimensionals. I don't put this many dimensionals on. I'm just, not because I'm saving them, I just don't like all that bulk in the mail. So let's get those off of there, and let's go ahead and put this guy down. Trying to see if there was a direction on here, but looks like it's just going right in here like so. Okay, so now we have that dimension going in here. Do you see that? And you have a little bit of a shadow here. Really, really cute. Okay, now we have our snail. So I also like to use my taker pick to take these covers off too. They don't always want to come off for me. So figure it's just easier. Now this little guy is going right here. So I get At least I'm not getting more than one dimensional on top of another, because the placement is normally good, what they show us to prevent that. All right, so all this little layering is so fun. All right, so we're putting this little leg of the mushroom behind that leaf, tucking it right in, and then it's going down right there. Isn't that so cute? Don't you love it? I love it. I am in love with that. Really, really cute. Now, makes me want to do some stamping on the inside. All right, well, we'll do that in our cards when we do the alternates, but very fun, very fun. So now, and there were a lot of pieces to that. This next card does not have as many pieces, so I'm just going to set that aside for now, and we're going to get our additional card out here that we have, the second one, and let's get that put together. This one looks like it goes a little quicker. All right, so now we are using the sentiment. Lots of detail, right? Thank you, Wanda. Absolutely. So now we have thinking of you is the sentiment we're going to be using. It looks like we're using the twigs again. So before we go further, I want to just check my stamps again. So each as we go, I'm going to do this until we get them all done. So just bear with me, but just love it. All right, so let's get this off of here and try this one out. Love it. Looks good. It looks good, everybody. Maybe just a little bit of, do one more and make sure I get a good clean. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Sometimes when the stamps come out of the factory, they have like a little bit of a residue on them, and so you just want to check them and make sure that everything is, you know, stamping clean. And you know, there can be mix-ups and problems, but it's really rare. I think the hardest thing sometimes is getting that residue off of and that initial layer off of there. So let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment on our beautiful circle with the foil here. Oh, it's so pretty. So fun. We're having so much fun with this kit. I just love it. That's gorgeous. What a great sentiment. I like that big U on there. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing it has us doing is on our card base, we are going to stamp, it looks like twice, some of these twigs. It's kind of weird. One of them, it just gets covered up. I think we might adjust that location just a tad. So one of them is coming here, and I'm just going to bring it up a tad, see if it'll be more in view as a result. So one there, and then a second one over here. Again, I'm just bringing them up a tad from what they have shown in the card. So you hardly even know that they were added, right? Because there's so many other things happening. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to get my bone folder and furnish that score line. And then we have our items here. So it looks like these are going to get some dimensionals on them. And our sentiment is getting glue dots. So let's just put our glue dots on here. Like so. And then let's get our dimensionals. So looks like we have one going up here. It wants us to cut one in half to put on this little guy right here. And I'm just going to use the other half on this one as opposed to putting on a full one. I don't think it needs a full one. All right, and then this one gets 3 right here, like so. All right, very good. And so looks like we are going to put our sentiment on first. And so making sure that that is in the, straight. I'm just going to lay it down right there like so. Then we have these little guys. Covers. This one is going to be right here. Whoops. Not up far enough. This is a really delicate die cut, especially these little skinny strands. So it's going kind of diagonal here, but it's literally going right at the bottom of the page, like so. Okay, right at the bottom of the card. All right, then this one is also going to go at the bottom. Oh, so hard sometimes for me to get these little pieces off. And I have nails. I don't know why. All right, so now this one is also coming from the bottom and going kind of a little bit right over onto that circle. So there you have it. So little dimension there, and that's beautiful. What a beautiful card. But don't you hate that we're using all of this? Yes, going forward we will not. So, and this beautiful envelope. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Very nice. All right, so that is the second card. And now we will get to our third card. And I just made y'all go away from me. So let me just get you back on my screen so I don't miss anything. Everybody having a good weekend. It has been hot here, very hot. I haven't been loving that. We went to a game yesterday and it was so hot. I literally was not happy about it because it got really, really toasty. And I really felt for the kids and all their, geez, could we do something with these uniforms? They're like, pounds of polyester. It just kills me. All right, so we have another stamp that we need to test out. So I'm going to get my my cardboard back, and let's just make sure this one is, let me clean it first. I like to do that first. So, but it was really fun. We got to watch our grandson play in the game, which, it's his first year to play. And so, he's learning. He's got lots to learn, right? Anyhow, I'm so excited that we got to watch him play. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Look how clear that is. It's so nice. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's get our foam mat back. So we're going to be stamping on these two pieces. So let's first do our sentiment with thanks. These are so beautiful. I really love the colors that they picked for this kit. And all the pieces they've brought together. It's just really beautiful. All right, so we are going to be stamping on this side. So this side is the front of the card. And it is going to get a couple of these stamped in, one going this way and one coming this way. And so let's go ahead and ink up our branch. And let's do the one coming down this way. So it's coming like here. Like so. And then the other one is going this direction. And it looks like it's off this side. Like so. Very nice. Okay, I'm just going to move these out of the way, close that up, and see how we're doing. We're doing all right. So this is how this goes, like so. The pictures are a little bit like scanned, zoomed in, and so it's not, I'm not entirely sure I put it where they wanted it, but I think I'm close. Oh, you know what? That's why it looks different, because they're making the card this way and I'm making it this way. Interesting. I think I want mine this way. I tend to try and follow their lead, but I guess we could make it this way. It would just, I want to put this in a different spot, that's all. So that this is going like this. It's going to go like that. And then we have a leaf coming in down here. One. Looks like one is down here. Which is totally covering up anything I have stamped. Let's see if we can do it this way and just see what happens. Yeah, because I kind of like it better. Oh, I like this so much better than the other way. What do y'all think? See, they had the orientation of the card like that, but this is so much nicer. You can see so much more of the colors because of the width here now. I think I'm going to keep it like this. It's really pretty. Really beautiful. Yep, we're Sorry, I'm not really good at I'm not very good at keeping with things. Um all right, so let's get all these put together. So how does it have us doing this? Yeah, I thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. Thank you, Susan. Hey, Susan. Glad you're here with us. So let's see what we have. So we got glue dots on these. Glue dots. So it looks like only the foil one is getting dimensionals. And this guy. And this one. This one's getting both dimensionals and glue dots. So, all right, let's do our glue dots. Get those on and put this together. I like my glue, people. I'm missing my glue. All these glue dots. Tedious. All right, now they gave us these giant glue dots for this little bitty spot. So one there. And one up here. And then on the banner, looks like glue dots go at the bottom. And then we have dimensionals going above those. And I think what I want to do is go ahead and let me get these off of here, and we can put down the Cajun Craze strip. And before we go any farther and put any more dimensions on dimensionals, because I believe this is wanting to go together like this. And that'll just make putting those dimensionals on that much easier. So now I'm just going to put one here and one here and one here, like so. Do not need all those dimensionals in my mind. Okay, then we have, we're going to use some dimensionals on here, but I'm going to just cut one of these dimensionals to use on here, because just the space is so small. So I'm going to use one up here, like so, and then 1/2 down on this piece right here, like so. All right, so there's all of our adhesive put on, and I'm going to go ahead and start with, let's see which one I have. I think they're identical. Yeah, they are. So I'm going to take one of the ones with the two-tone coloring, and that is going to go like here. That's where I had it. And then this one is more of the solid color. All right, so this one is going to go a little bit turned in that direction. Then this one will go the other direction next to it. So there we go. Then we have our glue dot here, and this one this is our gold leaf, and it's going right here. Nice. Then I think I'll go ahead and put on our words. Here, like so, before we put on our copper leaf. All right, so now we have this one. This is going to get tucked in here, like so. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I like this orientation so much better. You can have so much more of the leaves showing. I just think it's so nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so pretty. Yeah, that is what I have. And I know we are close to the hour, so I hesitate to try and make, come up with something on the fly. I know we could do it, but we would be here another 20 minutes, I think. And so I think we should just hold off till next week, and I will try to plan some simple ones so that we can get in more than a 2 next week for the live next Sunday. So that should be great. But these are gorgeous, y'all. They are absolutely beautiful. You can make this kit as it is and just be happy, happy, happy. Marketing boy, come back. I promise. Yeah, this is really a pretty kit, everybody. So I think we should have some fun next week. What can I think of? Ooh. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today and hanging out with us to do the unboxing and putting together these gorgeous Autumn Abundance cards. And I hope to have you all back next week. It has really just gotten better over the last 2 years. You're absolutely correct, Wanda. Absolutely correct. So, yeah. And don't forget, if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber today and you would like, and you're new to Paper Pumpkin, because I understand if you've been a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in the past that you wouldn't get the 40% discount. And so I would love to have you be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with me. And if you already have a demo, please go to them and sign up. So, yeah, this is so beautiful. I'm in love with these cards. And I'm looking forward to making more cards with these elements. Very, very fun. So, hey, y'all, have a great rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. I will see you next Sunday at Think Creatively Sunday Live at Red Daisy Crafts. Bye, everybody.